Boom. Okay. And we're gonna hit up Twitch real quick and change the title on that. And that helped. It's still hot as hell in here. I don't have air conditioning. And I'm stressed. I'm
This
still
knife
stressed
too, and I'll just wait
as
for it to.
hell right now. And yeah, I'm having the stress sleeps. So like my brain does not shut off while I go to sleep at all. It just keeps rambling and working, so I will wake up mid-monologue. Still processing, still trying to make sense of this fucked up reality that I'm in. But, there's a good chance we are just in a simulation. In which case, it's all a video game and nothing matters, or it's a very serious test and everything matters a lot. 420 avoidance art exercise. Their habits, drawing, blah, 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 blah. All right. Let's pop this up over here so I can see whatever comments are coming up. I gotta get my comments edited and figured out. I actually gotta take time on working on my stream, I guess. So there we go. Oh, 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 no. Let's adjust that just a little bit. Okay. Okay. I think I'm ready to just do some art exercise and let's draw some happy little spheres, shall we? And try to relax. Try to do the things that I used to do before I met my wife. Like this is good. This is good. For 8 years. 8 years. Oh, longer than that because I was a manager at Spirit Halloween for a couple. I did that a couple times too. So I don't even remember what I was gonna say. 8 years I've been doing like retail stuff, which was a mistake, and just doing it so I could afford, my computer and my art tools and the stuff that I wanted to do to pursue my actual interests, as opposed to actually like. See, this is the one with the click eraser stuff, as opposed to actually like going into the business that I wanted to, because I didn't have the confidence. I got out of college and I felt like I had lost skill instead of gained it. And the last year was so incredibly stressful. I was going through a lot. I was going through some major, some stressors that were fucking with my brain quite a bit. And it was home stress. It was all the stuff that was going on in the house. It was all stuff that was connected to my marriage. And, I'm anxious. I'm supposed to see the wife tonight, and this is entirely for her. This is something that she wants out of the relationship. Like, I've never gone to her dance class. She's been going for years, and I've never gone to it, and that really bugs her. So I'm doing that tonight, and I gotta stay cool and calm and collected. I can't be as upset with her as I honestly feel, and but I gotta talk with her afterwards. I got to try to get her to hear me, to listen to me, and to actually respect what it is I have to say. She never does. And every time I ask her to do anything, she never does. She gets mad at me for daring to ask her to do anything because she already does everything. But it's all shit that I never ask her to do. Stuff that, I should be doing for myself. And it's infantilizing that she does it. But she doesn't have the patience to wait for me to figure it out. And if I have a question about it or I'm not sure about doing it or anything like that, she doesn't have the figure it out. She'll just get mad and do it herself. So yeah. So yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because if she doesn't fix her side of things, if she continues to believe that I am the only one that needs to change, then this relationship is not going to work, and everything we're doing is pointless. And that hurts. That hurts so goddamn much. That hurts so goddamn much. To know that she could just like, yeah. So it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be really, really rough. I gotta phrase it very carefully. I gotta be very, very tactile. I can't get loud. I can't get mad. But typically, yelling is the only way she will ever listen to me. I don't like to yell. I don't like to raise my voice. I'm a very please and thank you kind of guy. I believe in manners. I don't believe in being nice at all, but I believe in being kind and polite and courteous. I mean, not too courteous, because courteous means to act in a courtly fashion, and I don't want to be that proud. But yeah, making weird little spheres, just doodling some roundish shapes. Maybe I'm just drawing rocks right now. I know that I'm building up the tiny find muscles in my shoulder, my wrist, elbow. Just playing around with our values. When I crosshatch a deeper shadow underneath it, see how we like that. Yeah, I need to ask her to do her own research tonight. I need to do her, ask her. I need to do her. That's part of this date. Um, yeah, I need her to look up what narcissistic abuse, I don't know, victim syndrome, whatever looks like, and really educate herself on yeah, maybe, maybe. And this is what I'm hoping that she looks that up and she has a moment of reflection, and then she can talk to her therapist about that, and her therapist can help her to figure it out and start to address the issues, the underlying, like, you know, childhood issues that are connected with it. I need her to do that. Like, we cannot be together if she does not do that, because it's a huge part of the issue that we're having. And she identified, like, when I shut down, and I warned her. I told her while it was happening. I literally told her while it was happening, and she watched. She watched me be destroyed, literally from the inside, and she let it happen. She was not my partner. She was actually my enemy at the time. There was so much fighting, so much anger in the house, and it was someone actively working against us in the home that I wanted out, and she kept fighting me on it, fighting me on it, fighting me on it. I should have just gotten a job at the time. I should not have been in college at all. It was a fucking waste of money. It was a waste of time. It was a waste of mental health. It was a waste of our marriage. Major, major waste of our marriage. All we needed to be doing at that time was fucking. All we needed to be doing at that time was making babies, making a family. That was the grand scheme. That was the grand plan. That was why I got married when I did. I would not have married her at the age of 24 if I wasn't ready to start a family and have kids. That's the whole goddamn reason for it. And if I wasn't ready, I would have fucking moved to California. I wouldn't have been with her. But instead, I ended up going to college and moved some little mama's boy, narcissistic, psychotic douchebag into our house. Like, literally, the guy is probably a psychopath. He seems to fit the tetrad pretty well. Machiavellian, feels he can use other people for his own purposes and ends. Um, Narcissistic, which is um, that's a parental wound. You never really got the proper like care and attention from your parent, so you continue to act in a way to try and get that parent's approval. And yeah, so what are the three? There's Machiavellian, sadistic, driving pleasure from the pain of others, which, given the level of fights and stress and strife that he brought to our marriage, yeah, that's sadism. And he did the exact same thing to his parents' marriage. So he was pro at it. Like this is one of those dudes that actually did cause his parents divorce. And as soon as he moved out of the house, his dad moved back into the house and got back with his mom, and they were able to make their relationship work. But while they were raising him, that's how toxic this guy is. Like while his parents were raising him, they got a divorce. They split up, and he got to keep his mommy. And his dad moved the fuck out and lived elsewhere for a while. So, and I saw the look on the father's eyes as he helped his stupid fucking shitty son pack up and leave my house. Like he gave me the look of like, I'm so sorry. I know exactly what he does. Like I know exactly what this is. So, yeah. And Amanda said, like it happened then. I was telling you it was happening. I was telling you as it was happening. I let you know every single step of the way. You did not care. And this is when she had looked me in the eyes and said, "Just leave, just go. I don't need you. You don't do anything for me." And so I did. I did leave. Not physically, but a big part of me, the part of me that needed to fight, that needed to make the marriage work, that needed to. Yeah. She made me suppress every single thing that I needed to actually live a happy life. And I have been making do since then. And I hate to say this shit. I really hate to say this shit. But now that she's gone, and I'm by myself, and I don't have to stuff these feelings down anymore like I have for years in order to maintain the peace of my marriage. I'm feeling this stuff. I'm feeling it. I really am. And it's real. It's true. It might be a little perspective based. There's a very good chance I am full of shit, and there are critical elements that I do not see. I am not all knowing. But yeah, life is pretty brutal right now. Yo, how you doing, man? Um, Pretty damn well. Really damn well, actually. I got a lot of laughs. They seemed very happy with just how direct and honest I was. Haven't done yoga yet, and it's actually not yoga. It's a dance class. So I'm gonna be going in and shaking it with her and watching her dance because she's been going to this class for like 3 years. She has asked me to go to this class over 100 times, and I have always declined. So this is my chance to try and make this up to her, and then I really got to talk to her about some stuff afterwards and ask her to do something for this relationship. It's 6. She needs me to be ready at 6. This is just my 420 stream to keep me from smoking marijuana. Because all the hundreds of times she's asked me to go, I've been too stoned. I've been too stoned on the couch. Yeah. So yeah, another 420 avoidance stream. So I'm gonna be doing like 2 of these a day. So yeah, just doodling, working on happy little pictures and whatnot. This is the stuff that I did before I met my wife. When I and you guys really helped me out a lot last night. I want to say I really appreciate giving me shit and talking to me and helping me like work through some of my stuff. My brain keeps going all the damn time, and you really helped me get a perspective on things. I appreciate that a lot. I'm looking at all the Dakimakuras and the hentai and the cartoon porn type stuff as, that was a betrayal in my marriage, and that was cheating. That was infidelity. That was unfaithfulness. And a lot of the preoccupations and childish stuff that I made more of a priority than my wife, that was infidelity as well. That was cheating. That was not physical cheating. I would never sleep with another person other than my wife, because what's with the glove? I'm using a stylus tablet right here, and this is to keep me from smearing and smudging. It's yeah. Are you streaming the yoga? I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna bring in the setup. I'm gonna bring in the stick. I'm gonna bring in the everything, and I'm gonna see. I think what I'm gonna do though is just have it on me, not on everyone else in the class. So I'm gonna look goofy and sweaty and weird, and you're gonna see me shake it to some hip hop. What's a bad idea? Going? What's a bad idea? The streaming part. Okay. Yeah, I suppose. Or I'll ask her and see what she says. But yeah, no, I'll take that to heart. I will take that into consideration. But back to the infidelity on my behalf. Um, all those preoccupations. That was a form of cheating. Um, but I think I did it for the reason that men cheat. They don't feel like they have respect in their marriage, and not like toys or anime women are going to give me respect, but like my waifu type is the subservient, uh, souvenir type. So there's definitely like some little fantasy that's going on. Like make her feel like you're thinking about other stuff and that your time together isn't private. Well, this isn't private. This is a dance class. This isn't like us dancing like wedding dancing. This is group type stuff. But yeah, no, I appreciate your input. I really do. You're thinking about other stuff and that your time together isn't private. Yeah. No. Oh, let's do some more happy cubes. Just practice. Just working on my basic shapes, my forms, just doodling. Getting the arm muscles used to being up here and propped and working and stuff. Trying out just simple line shading and stuff. Yep, yep, just good old practice. I used to draw all the time, hours a day. Yeah, all kinds of character designs and comics and stuff like that. But college really, really fucked me up. The whole game design course really, really fucked me up because I just wanted to draw, and instead I wound up learning programming, 3D modeling, animation, storyboarding, business docs, Excel. Like just it was so goddamn much. It was such a clusterfuck, and it was never like on my own terms and stuff. So yeah, I left feeling like I had less skill than I felt like I had when I entered. So are you guys buddies or something that you like pop on together? Like so succinctly, or is this just a random act of happen chance? Hmm. Okay, that looks fun. I can play with that. Let's bring this out. Let's start doing more, slightly more advanced shapes. This will block it. Monitor on that. Can you guys hear me okay? How's my audio quality? I don't have my mic put up. I'm just using the computer mic, and I'm worried there's like a lot of fan sound going on or a weird echo. Or am I muted at all? Do I sound quiet? No. No. Is there a bit of a delay? Maybe a delay. Frame on that. This one's shorter. This one's longer. This one's got the edge to it. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. I'm hoping she'll have fun. I'm hoping she'll be satisfied with me. That we'll make some kind of a connection, and she'll be happy. Um, and I hope I'm able to talk to her afterwards and be heard and be respected, and that she would be willing to do the one little thing that I want to ask her to do, which is, do a little bit of psychological research, educate herself on some things, and talk about them with her therapist so she can work on them and they stop being such an issue in the relationship. Because I can't be the only one to change. But you can't be thinking like it's just the codependency. Like there's her side of it too. So we'll see. This is very typical for our marriage. I thought I was making improvements, and they're just never good enough. She somehow got to find a way of upping the ante, and typically I back off. I shrink. I recede into myself. And last night we talked, and she confirmed that when she felt like all of this happened, when I shut down and I checked out of the marriage and I didn't come back, that was exactly the time that I thought it was. I was able to give her a historical marker as a reference. And at the time, I was telling her I was going through a lot of bad stuff. I was struggling on so many levels. At one point, she had actually said, and this is just etched into my memory, etched into my fucking soul, like, just leave. I don't need you. You don't do anything for me. And I did. I didn't leave physically, but something inside of me just like snapped spiritually and emotionally. I just kind of went numb. I just kind of went a little dead inside and never really came back from it. So, yeah, I've been a bit of a zombie in this relationship. I gotta make it better. I mean, I gotta at least, I don't know, take it over while I can. But yeah, the interview went really good. Really, really good. They gave me a nice question right away. It was, what superhero would you be, or if you could be a professional athlete of any sport, what would it be? And just cut them off and fuck sports. And Deadpool, obviously, I would be Deadpool. I would be a guy who could try anything, fail, and regenerate from it. Who can work past trauma, who can pick up any tool or weapon in his case and use it with expertise, who can fluently speak multiple languages, and who's able to turn all of his pain into humor. That's yeah. And it seems like a cliche answer because he's such a popular character and stuff. But ooh, what are we doing? Hallway? I think like a hallway. I feel like a little just creepy ass hallway just etched in there. And a little depth there. Weird hallway section coming out from behind a rock for no good reason. Put a rug. Put a rug down in the little weird creepy hallway. Let's make that black. Just use the light cross hatching method. Let me go over it again. Yeah, black that out in contrast. So we'll see. I did the pre-screening with Everlight Solar. And I got to keep an eye out for another email coming in. They sent me a follow up right away, which was sort of like a personality test, and that is what I'm a little bit concerned about. I am actually really concerned about that section because I'm way too honest and specific. I always try to be very precise and very honest about everything, which I can kill you on an application, especially when everything is being gone over by AI first, and AI doesn't give a fuck. So we'll see. That was a lot of like, how do you handle this? How do you handle that? Do you get angry? Do you get stressed? And I'm trying to compare and contrast myself to who was I before my marriage to who I am in it, because I feel like I'm a mix of that dude right now. Like I have been connecting with my 20-year-old self who hustled and actually like had some survival instinct and some edge to him and stuff like that. A lot of that's been muted over the years. Been so comfortable and happy, and I got too happy. I got too content. And my wife fucks up plans so goddamn good that I don't even bother making plans anymore. And when I finally got to the point where I just wanted to spend the rest of my life with my wife, just wait out all the problems, then everything would be good. We'd have a few just blissfully happy years at the end there to just be together and shit. And yeah, I don't know. She still says that she wants to be with me. Let's play with this. I don't know. I'm liking this shit. I'm feeling like I just am I making Elvis or Donald Trump? Elvis and some sideburns. Oh, oh, you, well, my hands are shaking and my knees are weak. I can't seem to stand on 2 feet. You have such luck and love. I'm all shook up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I used to listen to a lot of Elvis back in the day. It was my favorite record as a child. Elvis's greatest hits. It's up to chat break, or did you guys just leave me? Or are you arguing amongst yourselves? Well, thanks for popping in, guys. I appreciate that. Maybe I'll play with this a little bit. Yeah, we are arguing amongst ourselves. Kinda had a feeling. Are you guys debating whether or not I should stream this stuff? Ah, okay. So it could be even more critical. You guys might actually get me to try that sometime. That's on Switch, isn't it? Is that a multi-server, like multi-console type of deal, or is that like separated? So there's computer and Switch and PlayStation and stuff, or is it like Warframe, or they merged all the servers? Well, for the viewers and entertainment value, streaming is the right decision, but I just feel there is a chance that it could negatively affect your interpersonal relationships. It's cross-platform. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, yeah, it could negatively affect our interpersonal relations. But our interpersonal relations are negatively affected. And here's the fucked up thing. I'm thinking about streaming our nonsense, our stuff, our talks and shit, just so we're both safe. So we both have like witnesses because she's got some anger issues. I've got some anger issues, and but yeah, no, I get it. I really get it. But I gotta have a talk with her afterwards. It's not gonna be comfortable, and I gotta try and forget about the talk while I'm doing the dancing and being with her like before that, so I can be in that moment. So it's yeah, I'm stressed out. I'm stressed out about tonight. I'm stressed out about seeing her. I was stressed out about her calling me yesterday, and not even calling me about. I thought she was coming home yesterday. That sounds cool. I don't have Fortnite. Is that a free to download where they try to sucker you into buying stuff? Because I'm starting to realize, oh, I'm never touching games. Yeah, it's a little hyperbolic and reactive. Like that's, I do need control. When it comes to gaming, I have to set myself hours. Ugh, ugh. I got this thing right now where if I just touching this is kind of making me, I don't know, a little sad, a little sad that I spent so much time on this. But like I bought her a Switch last year for her birthday so that we could play DC Universe online together. And we had been doing that for a while. It was pretty fun, but that's a pretty busted, lame game. I just enjoy it. I've been playing it for years. Well, I've played it for years. Quit for 10 and got back last year. Why does it feel like my Switch is being wonky right now? No way. Are you kidding me? Damn them. My joystick drift just set in. And this is the controller that I bought for my wife's. Oh, yeah, this is the controller that came with my wife's system that I bought last year. And her birthday is um, Thursday. So that's exactly how Switch works. Within the first year, you got to have like massive controller drift. But I thought so. I'd seen that set in. Okay, let's see. Fortnite. Fortnite. Search. What's the price tag on this? I'm broke as hell. Oh, it is a free download. I like free downloads. There's a Lego Fortnite Odyssey. Okay. Fortnite free download. I hate how they made the Switch a touchscreen and never use the touchscreen. That I like the Switch was not an upgrade from the 3DS. It just wasn't. They just produced a tablet. And I think what I hate the most about the Switch is the fact that I put my 3DS down and stopped playing it when I bought this thing. And the 3DS is still like an amazing piece of technology. It's the only portable 3D screen that you have access to. I'm pretty sure Nintendo owns the rights, the patents to that technology, so they will not let anyone else use it. Purchase and subscription terms. I don't know what this is. And again, controller drift. So, just okay, okay. What are we doing right now? What just happened? It's Nintendo user account stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna have to swap that out. But yeah, little anxious on that. But I'm figuring it out. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Stocks are climbing. Crypto had a little bit of a boom. Hopefully, I get to a point where I can start extracting more from that. Still can't get my body temperature down to sell plasma. That is so fucked up. Like I'm so stressed out that my body temperature is running at about 100 degrees, at least like a solid 99. And I'm drinking water like crazy. I'm trying to eat, trying to make sure I get as much rest as possible, and I cannot get it to lower. Okay, let's change. You going down? God. I mean, this is supposed to keep me from like smudging my stuff, and I swear I'm sweating through it. It's just a flop sweat. And then I get to go dancing tonight. Dancing tonight, and I already sweat like crazy. So that's I'm gonna be damp and gooey. What am I doing? What's this? What is this shit? All right, let's like it's off just a little bit. Very simple nose there. Why is this so off? Is it the? It could be because I'm sweating. The excess moisture is causing like more of a conductivity issue. Yeah, I guess these lips are gonna be high. That's fine. The lashes out like this. What I'm doodling right now is the Mid-Witch Medusa, which is a creature that is in the Vampire Hunter D omnibus, because I have been reading that to get to sleep the past few nights. Because typically I just fall asleep to a monitor on, like watching John Oliver all night or something like that. Smoke a shitload of weed, drink, and pass the fuck out in front of a screen. That's usually my go-to method. What am I looking at with this? How many things do I gotta agree to play Fortnite? So a little upturned, sort of princess thing there for her. Go a little more innocent on the eyes, the top brownness. Over that, softer lids. Oops. Just some eyelashes. For this one, I can't just put her face off to the side. That's just too obvious. Let's see. Today's version of the movie can be found here to help you understand. Can I just hit OK? Alright, I guess I'm gonna deal with that later. This is being a pain. I don't know why. It's, yeah. Try another controller or something. Set that down for now. But yeah, the interview went decent. Oh, that's hilarious. Huh. Oh well. Ignore that for now. I got a second screen, like, because I'm messing around with my interface and I don't really know how all this OBS stuff works yet. Speaking of, for curiosity's sake, let's see. No, it's not there. Let's see if I got any commentators on Kick right now. Normally I just keep on the Twitch chat. Because people on Kick are fucking mean. Yeah. Howdy. Yo, that gaming chair looks comfy as hell. It's really not. By the way, how's everything been going though? Can you see the chats? As like right now, I'm just bored in the office, killing my time and surfing on Twitch. I'm sorry, dude. I'm so sorry I missed you. You were actually looking at chat and interact and stuff. That's a bummer. Yeah, I really got to figure out how to get my streams combined. Okay. And, I was going to do that last night, and I got way too distracted. So let's see. Hey, mate, I am a single father and also verified Kick and Twitch streamer, and of course, just getting to know more people, making new friends, and maybe host a collaboration with a new streamer, and thereby helping them to get more visibility and audience through the process, which I can see would really help you for real, for real. You down? Here's my Discord username, Turguttech3256. And I do not understand Discord. It makes me feel like a very old man, and everybody keeps telling me to get on it and use it. And where's my phone? Let me get my phone. Let me get my phone. Whoa, Scheiße. Well, I got no idea. Oh, here he is. Duh. Just walked around my whole house, and it was on the other side of my computer. Awesome. Discord. Lana Hales. Lana Hales. It's a nice name, Lana. New. What's the new? Is it chat? Yeah, because people try to sell me on graphics. Turgu Tuck. Turgu Tuck 3256. Yeah, I'm seeing Turgunule. I'm not seeing you, dude. Go back to Twitch. Yeah, you guys are still doing your thing, Battle Royale. Good luck, guys. That stuff makes me feel so old. Stuff makes me feel so old. People have been telling me I should be streaming for years. My nephew, when this stuff first started, he was trying to be like a YouTube star and stuff like that. You should be doing this. Like, when you start talking about stuff, this is what people want to hear, want to listen to. And yeah. And I don't know. First off, I don't pick great games. Like I used to stream Warframe. That was my jam. and I'm afraid to pick up Warframe again because it is such a time suck and a grind in order to like get what you need to. So it's DC Universe is lame enough where I can pop on and I can play it for an hour a morning and like, oh, I'm good. I don't need to spend my day on this. But I am obsessive enough that if there's a seasonal event going on, I will log in with every single character and try to get whatever I need to on all of them. But you know, and what sucks is the event that just started on DC Universe is the one that I was most looking forward to playing with my wife last year when I got her the Switch for her birthday. Like I was really looking forward to the summertime event because it's all aquatic and mermaid type stuff, and she loves mermaids because she's a girl and girls like mermaids. So, um, oops. So right now, what I'm doodling out is the Midwich Medusa from the Vampire Hunter D novel. Mo, what you doing, Mo? Please stop digging stuff up and destroying things, Mo. Do you need hay, Mo? Are you too hot? Do you need fresh water? I can't keep giving you treats every time you destroy stuff. That is positive reinforcement of bad behavior. We can't have that. Mojo, Mojo Bunny. See what time is it? She's coming to the house to pick me up at 6. I need to be outside on the steps because she refuses to set foot in our house with me ever again. And that is some cold ass shit. And it's not hate. It's. She said it's because if she does, she's gonna come in here and she's gonna do what she does. She's just gonna take over and she's gonna be controlling and she's gonna do everything for me that I should be doing for myself. And it was really good to have her say that. It was really good to hear her say that and admit that she takes over. That it's not just me being passive. Like I don't this is a big issue in the relationship. Like I can't ask her for anything. I can't ask her to actually do anything for me. Like but she wants to do everything like herself. So she takes over, and if I have any hesitation, I want to think like I'm a procrastinator. I want to learn everything about the situation so I can go through as precisely as possible. I'm lazy in respects to let's do it right the first time because God help me, I don't want to have to do this shit again. You know, your mic is quiet. Okay. Thank you so much. Let me see if I can actually get my mic set up. I got a couple I can use. Where are you? Here we go. That's the thing. Mojo, where's my equipment? Is it in the other room? It might be in the other room. Yeah. Let's see. And I can't find my adapter right now. So we'll go the old school method and just turn it up. Giggity. Giggity, giggity. Giggity, goo. All right. Hey, dude. What's up? Why you on my foot? Hi, buddy. Hi, Mojo. Tell you what, dude. I will give you a treat, but you gotta let me like pick you up and hold you in front of the camera. Okay? You're so excited right now. Yeah, you're anticipating. You don't know what's up. Need pets? Will you take pets? Okay. Yeah, a little bit. He's not quite as grumpy today. Hey, buddy. Hey, Mojo. Hi, Mojo, dude. Hey, buddy boy. Good rabbit. Good rabbit. I actually got a rabbit for some of my anger and anxiety issues and stuff like that. Like I used to wake up angry a lot. Like I would pop out of bed, be standing up and fully adrenalated and ready to fight and just furious from a dead sleep. And that was happening a lot consistently. And then I got a rabbit and slept in the same room as my rabbit. So when I wake up, it's bunny, bunny time. And I haven't had a single day of waking up in a rage since. Yeah, and you're still annoying as hell, dude. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yeah, absolutely. Um, like I was mentioning last night, I started taking some pills to help with the chemistry of my brain. So I take something that cranks up the serotonin in my brain, which is contentment, and the dopamine in my brain, which is motivation, joy, and your perception of reality. Unfortunately, I couldn't find anything that was going to amp up the oxytocin in my brain, which is bonding and love. But rabbits, a prey animal that requires a deep bond with other rabbits in order to like communicate with each other, they produce massive amounts of oxytocin. So he creates this little neural cloud as a male rabbit because they're extra affectionate, and that passes through my nasal wall. And as a straight white male in America, I'm not allowed to say things like "I don't feel safe," so I have to be shut down and repressed. So the rabbit gives me a nice little flood of oxytocin from his brain. Um, that creates a release in me, which he picks up, and that's how the oxytocin like swaps between us, and we get that bonding chemical, and it's super relaxing, and it calms me right the hell down. It gives me a really, it's like a high. It's like a bunny high. I like to refer to it as bunny time because you lay down on the floor and you start petting a rabbit, dude. Time just melts away. It's such a mellow vibe, and because it's such a stressed out, anxious creature, the fact that you're able to get it into a calm state is just so soothing. So yeah, rabbits help, and my first word was bunny. So I've always loved animals, and my first memories are interacting with animals. Do the lips first, go a little bit long, bigger mouth here. Why is this suddenly making me want to watch Adventure Time? Yeah, let's go with more one of those noses. Like ridge thing there. That, that. Yeah, that'll work. And then pupils in there, pupils in there. And this is obviously the one that's got to have the softer chin because she's got the softer features. So we'll round those out a little bit. Bottom of the nose, earlobe, top of the eye, top of the ear, and the hair that isn't actually hair. They all got thin tendrils that come down from the top of their head that they use to ensnare and trap their victim. So yeah, the rabbit helps cure anger. Actually, I would dare say the rabbit helps cure rage because I think anger is just an observation of something you don't like. Like you don't agree with reality. That's what anger is. That's kind of the solution that I've come down to with anger over the last year, where anger is contention with reality. And when you put it in that context, it's a pretty stupid emotion. Whereas rage, on the other hand, is the angry bastard child of justice. Rage means you think things are very wrong, but you're acting out in the wrong way, in an uncontrolled fashion, in a stressed out, I don't feel safe kind of way. But when you don't feel safe, when you back any animal into a corner, they attack. So when you psychologically feel backed into a corner, you're creating aggressive situation. Like last night, we were talking about Mischief, my cat, was a Bengal Maine Coon mix, and the cool thing about the Bengals is they breed the fear out of the cat in order to make it something that you can actually handle and deal with. And then, God, there was another point that I had. Well, breathing out anger or something along those lines. Shit, lost it. But yeah, doing the hair, tendrils. Let's go a little straighter with this one. You gotta focus on such a wiggle. Focus more just creating the shape. See what's up on Kick. Got any more new comments? Nah, it's a bummer. Sorry, Kick. Okay. Awesome. Boom. I, yeah, I think I already gave you a follow, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. Yes. So I'm following you guys. Uzkar and Serbian nationalist expert. Yeah. So the Midwich Medusa in the Vampire Hunter D series um, is this three-headed serpentine giant bestial type monster that lives in the basement of a vampire castle, and apparently is like even older than the vampires. I looks like I'm giving this one a comb over, sort of just do a with like some bangs that are hanging over. Um, is this is the monster in the basement of the story, and it's three like seductive women's heads that are connected to the serpentine body, and they use these tendrils to excite their victims to get them to a pre-ecstatic state, and then they feed. So it was quite a strange description, quite a strange like a read for some of the stuff that I'm going through right now at this. I don't know. Eyebrows. She could use eyebrows. Why didn't I give her eyebrows? Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. Yeah, I'll get that figured out. I gotta get that figured out. Oof. Yeah, I'm gonna be watching some instructional videos tonight. So I'm into an hour. Okay, it's almost 5:20. I can do another 10 minutes. Maybe 10, maybe 25. All right. Let's do I need a cup of coffee before this? I hate this shit so much. Like I want to work on us. Like I want to talk. I want to communicate. I want to open the fucking doors on the shit that we haven't talked about for years, so that it's no longer adversely affecting our relationship. But I can't do that if she's not here. Which is fine. Which is fine. She wants to start over. She wants to start over in a new place. But that feels like a trap. It absolutely feels like a trap. Like I was on our Amazon account just a little bit ago to see if some of the shirts that I'm ordering are coming, and you know, um, I saw that she's ordered a new bed that's coming to her dad's place. See, and this is the shit. Like, no, cooling, pressure relieving memory foam mattress topper. Okay, it's the mattress topper. So she bought this yesterday. Okay, okay. If that's it's just a topper. She didn't have to go out and buy a whole new mattress. Yeah. Okay. So she's just not comfortable with the bed that she's on. Okay. Yeah. No, it sucks. I'm spying on her Amazon purchases. And oh no, what is she buying? You know, her pimple patches for her stress marks, which I'm sure she's got plenty of with everything that we're going through. She stresses out and she causes herself to break out. And mostly she does it by touching her face. Like I did a minor stint in like some modeling thing when I was young and pretty still. And that one of the things they taught you is don't touch your fucking face. Never touch your face. It causes breakouts. That's why models have that like look, because like it's itchy. It's all like you just want to scratch or something, but you can't because you know the particulates and the dirt under your nails will cause you to break out. So they got face, itchy faces, and they're hungry, and that's why they always got. Yeah, it's wiggle. Oh, it's just crosshatch. Upper lines, like I was doing tattoos. Good little exercise. I go straight up from here. Ah, slanted. Bam. Couldn't keep it in the middle. Try it again. Ah. Yeah, don't hate me. That's okay. Did I spell that right? Turgutech. Turg. Turgut. Uck. And I got a weird name too, man. Jacked Ace. I either feel like I am jacked or an ace. Uh, Yeah, I'm not just not seeing that name. Okay. Bam. Here's my mic set up. Probably upstairs. I think I was trying to use it on the phone or something. Mojo. Hi, buddy. Hi, dude. Hi. Can I pick you up? I want to pick you up real quick. Come here, Mo. Come here, my little guy. Are you chasing me? Come here. I thought I was chasing you. I know, buddy. I know. I know. You don't like to be picked up. I know. I know. Rabbits do not like to be picked up. No, you do not. No, you do not. Because it reminds you of being grabbed by a hawk. And, yeah. A lot of the times people will force interactions on animals and be like, look, he's calm. He's letting me hold him. And what prey animals will do when they are picked up by a raptor or a predator is just freeze. So they're in a high stress state, but people think they're, because they're compliant, they must be happy and okay. And I think there's a lot of, there you go, synaptic pruning that happens in those situations because the brain is stressed out, it's producing cortisol, and you do not learn when you are in a high cortisol mood. You cannot retain information because you're too stressed out. Whereas if you can find yourself in a luxury sitting, if you can be relaxed, it's the exact opposite. There's a statement I like to repeat to myself that is luxury is learning. So whenever you're relaxing, you are actually educating yourself. You are training your brain for whatever you are doing in those calm states. And I'm saying that and I'm hearing the hypocrisy of me sitting around and relying on alcohol and marijuana and games and all kinds of things in order to induce these calm states in me, which ironically are non-conducive to education and learning. Indeed. I am getting so sick of indeed. It would be awesome if I landed this job. It'll be a challenge. It'll be a big challenge, and I like that. When do I have to leave? It's 6 o'clock is when I'm going, and it's almost 5:30 now. So I'm actually thinking I'm going to cut this stream off so I can eat a little something, drink some more water, and probably pace the floor for a little while. So thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate you checking in on me and stuff, and advertising Fortnite and getting me to rethink that because I need to rethink a lot of stuff, and I need to be more social. I need to be interacting with more people and not just make the only person in my life my wife. That's another one of the issues that she's got with me. So thank you. I appreciate it. Try to be 1% better than you were yesterday, even if your wife tells you that's not good.